Hello and welcome everyone. In this video, we will be covering basic of HTML and CSS that is required for designing a web page in the front end. So the first step is you need to make an HTML page and a CSS file. So here I created a basic HTML and a basic.css. You can do it easily by going to new text document. You can create as basic and dot change the txt to html and similarly another file .css. So you can do that, and basic.html and css will be here. What it actually is, this is a basic HTML. In this you will be including all the tags that you call it the skeleton of the web page, and basic.css, here all the styling of the web page will be done. So I am using the editor called Sublime Text for editing, and I have opened the basic.html and basic.css in the Sublime editor, and this is the web page, that is main.html. I have opened it in Mozilla Firefox. So let's get started. So basic.html, in this the HTML part goes. So first let's create an HTML page, HTML. So this will create an HTML page, that is the document type is an HTML hypertext markup language. Head, title, let's give the title as basic, and the body tag, here all the contents of the body will be going on, and the end. So here what we are using an external CSS, that is basic.css in an separate file. So we need to link that to the main. So we use link the style sheet. The type of the style sheet is CSS and reference is basic.css. Okay, so let me take that. Okay, so now let us create a simple hello welcome. So this is the first line of code here, and let's see, and we can see that hello.welcome is here. Welcome, let's see, hello.welcome is here. Now let's see the next. So now let us create a division in this web page where the hello.welcome is there. So we can do that using division tag, division. So I wanna take this under division and division. So this is a division. Now we can use the attribute called class. The class means this element belong to which class. So I'm just giving this element is a class of welcome box. Okay, and it has an ID, that is welcome, just welcome, or else ID is welcome. That is enough, I guess. Okay, so now the division is over. So now we can see, I'll take it to the next line. So what it does is it provides a division in the whole web page where the hello welcome will be placed into. You will not get to know any difference right now. When we'll put the style to it, you will get to know. So now what am I doing is hello welcome, I am making it as a header, h1 value. H1 means a header. You have h1 to h6, the header types, that is hello welcome. Now it becomes a big header. Okay, so this is a basic of HTML, basic HTML tag, and division is very important to know, to put the style for the HTML. Now let's go to basic.css. In CSS all the styling will be done. Now the syntax for writing CSS is, first you will write the element that you want to style. For example, now I want to style body, then open and close bracket. Here you want to type what you want to style. For now I'm going to write background. The background of the whole body, I want it to be orange. Save it. Now you can see The background of all is orange. Okay, done. Now background is done. Now I, as I told you earlier, I have created a division where hello welcome is placed into. Now the division has a class welcome. Now for a CSS, you can see this, the syntax is, if you are using a, if you are styling a tag of HTML, for example body tag, or as a division tag, header h1 tag, then you can directly type body h1, like h1, you can type this. But if you are using a class, now I want to only style, in this web page I want to style only of those elements whose class is welcome box. So we can do that by using welcome box. For for class you need to put a dot and then use welcome box class name, and like this. So for example, now I want to give the color of h1, that is a header, to let us say color. What I want to give the color is white, for example. So you can do that. Now see, the h1 header color is white, that change it. Now the welcome box. Welcome box is what? It is a division. It is a division which we have. So now I will put a border to it. Border. And the border syntax is, first you need to specify the thickness. I'm giving 4 pixel thickness. Now you have to specify whether it is a solid, dotted, what kind of border you want. Now I want a solid border of black background. I mean black, BL, black background. Now you can see that. Now you can see, as I told you, in this whole web page, hello welcome is under a division. What division? Welcome box. So in the whole web page we have created a division that has the element welcome box as an header. Now let's try some more stuff to this. Now I'm making this welcome box at the center. So at center means from top it must be a 50%, and from left 50%. Okay, you don't use equals to, you use semicolon, I mean sorry, colon here. So now it will be from top it will be 50%, left it will be 50%. But again you need to specify position means, position I specified as absolute. That means it has no relation with any other element. It is an independent element. Now we have specified top as 50% and left as 50%. Now next thing is we need to translate this transform from this object from here to center. For that we use transform in the translate. We use 50% from top, minus 50%, minus 50% from bottom. That is opposite, from here 50% and from down 50%. Now you can see that it is here, hello welcome. Okay, now similarly you can give a background. What is background? A background color of black. What you can give is black, and now you can see hello welcome black. Then what else? You can specify the width of this. Width, let's see, 280 pixels. That is already 280 pixels. So this is 280 pixels, and I want the font size to be 25 pixel. Let's see. Okay, 25 pixel. Okay, good. Now I want the font alignment. I mean, sorry, text alignment. The text must be at center, so I want it to center. So now we see hello and welcome. It is center. Now what else we can do? Now as I told you, I have given a border 4 pixel solid black. I will change this to green. Okay, so now it is green. Okay, so another one interesting property is box shadow. What it does is it gives a shadow to the box. The syntax for this is, first you need to specify x coordinate. I am taking it as origin, x coordinate, then y coordinate. It means the main focus is here and then it spreads. So x coordinate, y coordinate, the amount of shadow you need, that is I am giving 8 pixels for now. And color, I need a black shadow. So you can see it gives a black shadow. Now if I just remove this border, and you can see it clearly, you can see the shadow over it. Now if I increase this to 15 pixels, you can see a better shadow. Okay, so now not just this, what else we can do? We can actually give only one border. For example, border, we want to give only left border. Left I want 4 pixels. I want a solid green border. So that is done. So you will get a solid green border, or else you can increase it to 5 if you want. So it will give a solid green border. Okay, so this is basic tags. Now we'll do some extra. Now we will try some interesting stuff called hovering. So let us try. Now I am using the same property, but after that I am using a colon and hover. What it does is this styling will be only applied when you hover. I'll show you in a minute. So uh, after hovering, what I want is, I want it to change its background color. Let's see, background, I want it to be red, for example. So now what it is, when I hover it becomes red. So that red is not a good color. Let's try something else. When I hover, I want border of right border radius. I will tell you what this is. So border radius, now border radius of right side up, border top right radius. Now I will give it 8 pixels for example, and also border top, border bottom right radius 8 pixels. So what it does is, when I hover, you can see the border is getting chopped and it is getting a curve feeling. Now I will change this to 50, I guess. Let's see, 50 pixels. So refreshing, see, now you get a this kind of stuff. So again, let's do some more thing. Let's change the box shadow. The box shadow, now I am giving this, now I don't want it to focus the center, now I want to focus it a little right down. So I am giving 5 pixel x coordinate, 5 pixel y coordinate, and 15 pixel shadow, and I want it to be white in color. So here you can see, when I focus, when I don't focus it, it is like normal. When I hover over it, then you can see the white shadow, you can see the curved radius, and even you can change anything. You can change like font size to, it was initially 25, let's change this to 30 px and see. So yeah, you can change the font size, and you can also give border bottom, I want solid red. Let's take a wild color, 4px. So now you can see we got a bottom border and a shadow when we hover on this. So going from starting, what we did is we created a HTML document with a basic tag, we gave a title to it, and we linked external CSS for styling of this web page. Now if you look at HTML, we don't have any styling done. We just created a division to hold this HTML welcome. We created a header well without welcome, and this division we gave class as welcome id well, so it's header, and only HTML contains this. Now all the styling is done here. We gave the background as orange, we gave header color as white. In the box we transformed it at the center 50,50. Width we specified the font size and alignment. I want the font to text to be at center, and box shadow, that is you can see black of 15 px each side. Now border left I gave a green here. So now when we hover border radius, this radius is chopped off. It is a curve with a radius of 50 px, and top and bottom of right radius we have given, and we have given a box shadow of 5 pixel. Now you can see there is no shadow on the right top, but there is a shadow, there is no shadow on left top, but there is shadow on right bottom, because we have given 5 pixel and 5 pixel as a coordinate. So we have increased the font size. As you can see, font size is increased, and border bottom is also given as 4 pixel red. So now I told you tags can be directly included as body h1. If you are styling a class, you need to include as dot class. Now if you want to style a id in this division, in this class, if I want to change the elements, only elements whose id is this, that is wel, we can do that by making this as like this. A dot is, or a period is used to specify a class, and this symbol is used to shaft symbol is used to indicate a id. So now let's see that does the same thing, but now we have used id. Here we have used the class. So this is the basic of HTML and CSS. So in the coming videos we will be going into more depth, including the inputs, including the background image and background color and everything. And you can even try background. We can even change the background style, and let us try doing the background for last thing. So background, if you need to specify background, you need to specify background URL in the bracket. What is the background? bg.jpg. Just let us take a image.bg.jpg. So let me just take it from my another background. Okay, let us take this one. So I'm taking this. I have my basic created here, so I will paste this and I will rename it to bg.jpg. Okay, so bg.jpg. Now what happens is this URL is linked here, so background will be that image. So if we just save this and refresh, the background is here. You can see the background is blurred. So what it did is it stretched. Now I will put no repeat. What it does is, if the image is very small, it won't repeat in the tiles. So now yet still it's not happening. So let us try another thing. What is let us give height, specify height as 100%. Let's see what that is. 100%, and width is also 100%. So now there is another background size. Background size indicates what kind of background it is. So we can use that as a cover for now, I guess. So now see, now the background is this with height 100 and it is the cover in this. Now let's change a little bit. What I do is, I don't want background to be black, I want background to be transparent. So let's see what that happens. See, now the background is transparent. It is a transparent background. When I hover, the other properties apply. Now I will give background here, background is black. So what it does is, now it is a transparent. When I hover, it becomes solid, and now it is visible to read. It is transparent, now it is not. So these are some of the basic HTML tags and CSS tags, CSS syntax that we will be using for generating web UIs in the further complicated things, but this is a basic introduction to it. Thank you.